The movies we are going to be talking about in this video aren't just weird or not everyone's taste. In fact, they are so disturbing and messed up that they haunt many adults in their dreams for years or even centuries. Welcome to the most fucked up films to ever exist. It's not a surprise it has taken the Bunny Game 4 years to be properly released in the US, and I can see why, as the decision in Great Britain to ban it from UK cinemas makes clear. Adam Breheimer's black and white horror film isn't for everyone. To be honest, I don't know who the hell it's for. The film is about a prostitute named Sylvia Gray who lets men do whatever they want with her. One day she gets kidnapped and brought into a desert where she gets raped multiple times in extremely sick ways. This movie is one of the most disturbing out there, and I wouldn't recommend anyone to watch it. Next up on our list we have the horror movie from 2005 called Hostel. Two Americans, Josh and Paxton, travel through Europe with the Icelander Ollie. During their journey, they are told about a hostel in Slovakia that is filled with willing Eastern European ladies. When they arrive at their destination, the boys soon meet attractive women from the region. With all the partying, the boys realize too late that they've been trapped in the hotel and that there's a lot more horror going on. Although the movie isn't too messed up overall, there are some really disturbing scenes. Jojo Rabbit. During World War II, the somewhat curious boy Jojo grows up in Germany under the care of his single mother. In an effort to understand the growing fascism around him, he creates an imaginary friend named Adolf Hitler. Even though many parts of the movie are light and funny, others are deadly serious with matter and violence that's disturbing, even if it's not especially extreme. There are dead bodies, children carrying machine guns, and the hanging bodies of people executed by Nazis. On spot number 7, we have Irreversible. It describes the events of a tragic night in Paris in which two men attempt to brutally rape and beat the woman they love. The film is told in reverse order, with each scene taking place chronologically from last scene to first. Many critics say that this movie is so disturbing that most people will find it unwatchable. Trust me, you don't even want to imagine how many messed up things are shown in this movie. On to our number 6, we have American History X. Derek Vinyard, the main character, joins a group of neo-Nazi skinheads after his father was murdered while putting out the fire at a black-owned drug house. Derek commits a disturbing murder on a black boy and ends up in jail. The violence and language make this movie really messed up. Up next is The Hills Have Eyes, a horror and thriller movie from 2006. This disturbing masterpiece is about a family on vacation and suddenly facing a desperate battle against bloodthirsty mutants to survive in the desert. What makes this movie so disturbing and messed up is that the clan would capture people by night and kill their victims in the cave, before pickling, salting, and eating their body parts. Matthew is about to graduate high school when he meets his new female neighbor Danielle. Matthew thinks he's found his forever girl until he finds out that Danielle is a porn star. One of the characters is a psychopath who begins abusing another woman, Meg, and also sexually assaulting Meg's sister, Susan. The most terrifying part of it all is that the film is based on a true story. And like that, we are now under the top 3 most disturbing movies. I Spit on Your Grave is about a writer who rents a lonely house in the countryside so she can work on her new novel. The piece gets disturbed by a gang of local thieves who rape and abuse her, then leave her dead. It's a controversial revenge horror film that features strong violence, including sexual violence, throughout most of the movie's running time. On the second spot, we have Son of Saul, a movie that plays during World War II. Saul Auslander is a member of the Sonderkommando, a group of Jews who are forced by the Nazis to assist them in their extermination practices. While working in one of the crematoria, Saul discovers the corpse of a boy in which he recognizes his son, an extremely effective and disturbing movie at the same time. Finally, on the top of the list, we have Come and See. It's a 1985 psychological horror film with surreal elements that plays during World War II. The story takes place in German-owned Belarus in 1943. The lead roles are played by Alexei Kravchenko and Olga Mironova as Glacia.